Nothing else mattered in that moment. Aiwarin's back hit the door. The space between them disappeared as Mevika pressed forward, her warmth radiating through both their bodies. There was no hesitation, no second guessing. Their lips met again, this time deeper, more certain. And in that kiss, something changed. This wasn't just about attraction anymore. It wasn't even about curiosity. It was about a feeling Mevika had never fully understood until now, something electric. Something terrifying. Something real. For Aiwarin, it was impossible to ignore how different this kiss felt. It was fiercer than the first, more urgent than the second. As if Mevika wasn't asking for permission anymore. She was answering a question she hadn't dared ask herself, and behind that locked door, a secret was born. A secret neither of them had planned for, but one that felt inevitable. For Mevika, being here meant more than just giving into a moment. It meant facing something that had always been buried. She'd never gone beyond kissing with anyone. Not because she hadn't been interested, but because no one had ever made her feel this way. Aiwarin had, and that scared her more than she wanted to admit. Because this wasn't about whether she would fall in love. Not yet. It was about asking why she had never wanted anyone until now. Why the heat in her chest only came alive when Aiwarin was near. And the truth. Maybe it wasn't that she had never felt attraction. Maybe she had just never known how to recognize it. There were things Mevika liked. Things she was only beginning to understand. Things that made her heart race. Things that sent adrenaline rushing through her veins. Not because they were wrong, but because they were honest. And Aiwarin, quietly burning with the same confusion and want, could feel it too. This wasn't just chemistry. It was connection. Tension. A story writing itself between heartbeats. Behind that door, while the rest of the world danced and laughed and moved on, two girls paused time, and for a few minutes they were all that existed. No labels, no expectations. Just raw emotion wrapped in the quiet privacy of a dimly lit room. They didn't need to say anything. Their bodies spoke loud enough. Every glance, every breath, every brush of skin said, "I see you, and I want to understand you." And maybe that was the most beautiful part. It wasn't about knowing where this was going. It was about the courage to explore the unknown. Because some answers don't come from thinking. They come from feeling, from leaning in, from taking risks, from saying, "I don't know what this is, but I want to find out." And Mevika? She was finally ready to ask those questions out loud. Aiwarin wasn't just someone she was drawn to. She was the person who unlocked something inside her. Something long hidden, long denied, now blooming like wildfire in the dark. This is what makes Harmony's secret so powerful. It's not just about romance. It's about self-discovery. About learning to listen to feelings we're taught to ignore, and finding the bravery to follow them anyway. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spoilers, deep dives, and emotional scenes that hit just a little too close to home. And tell me in the comments, was this the moment you started rooting for Aiwarin and Mevika?